I want to show you how to make these it's from the book dies, and stand up. I fold the card in half and stick it from the bottom, about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. You can write your message inside, and they stand up, and it's just quite simple to make. And at the bottom I'm going to put the name. So that's my daughter. I try to do unique things. So that is the one. And this is my other card. Both have standing up cards, so they will stand up. And this is my other one. And it's quite simple to do. So this is, I used a lot of Coke, and I used the card of the boxes from the soda pop, the cans of anything, to cereal boxes, anything. But I always cut it on, stick my card on the shiny, and the big boxes, it takes an A4 card, but you can make smaller ones if you want, and you stick it onto the card like so, like that one. And that one is stuck on the shiny side, and then you trim off the edges. I use a caterpillar because the other slidey counters, the blades blunt, and I gotta wait for somebody to come in and change the blade, order them, and the caterpillar, the blades never run out, so, and they're quite easy to do because I can't do a guillotine, so chop my fingers off because I have many disabilities. So I just trim off the edges, and you can make it as big as or small as you want. And once you cut it out, it will be like so. And then you put that into one side. I use the nesting dies. They won't hurt you. They're sharp enough to cut the card, but they won't cut you. And you just put it on the card and put it through your machine and cut out. And to make those books that I made, I used the 6 biggest dies out of the set of nesting dies. And for packaging, I used to keep I've got a magnetic sheet in there and a Coca-Cola box behind it, and I keep my shapes at the back in a Polly Pocket for storage. So anything I cut out and I'm not using, I put in the back of the Polly Pocket. I've got a Coca-Cola box, my favourite, as you'll find out, and the nesting dies that side, so the nesting dies one side and shapes the other. So once you cut out your 6 pieces, you need I have ribbon, and it's all been done for me, and fishtail cut at the end for me. You can see that if I pin on the edge. And you put the first piece, the biggest piece, and sellotape at the end at the back of the card, and then you stick it down. Stick that on your first piece down flat. Then you need a white piece that's smaller than the next size. And what I did, I rubbed it over with these, you know, I prefer the Distress Oxide, but I'm trying to use these little things up and just rub all over. It doesn't matter how you do it, because, you know, just cover it all over with these little ones, or the big Distress Oxide or anything. Just rub it all over until you get that effect. There's another one there messed up. Don't worry about messing it up, it will be all okay on the day. So when it's done, then I have a word stencil, and I put it on top of the book that I've rubbed the colour over, and then I rub over, I know this is Memento because it's like a teardrop shape, a darker colour, dark brown, and dab. But I use the a sponge to dip in and get right into the words. Yeah, or you can use the Distress ink to do dark colour brown and light brown for the background. So then it will come out like that with the words on it. But on the bigger one, you don't need to do the words all over, you just do around the edges, because the next size card will be going on top. Yeah, because you'll go black, beige, black, beige, black, beige, like that. So the first thing you need to do is, when you've got them on, I would stick the beige ones, what you've done the words on, stick it down on the book first. Then you put that one down, and then you've got your words stuck on, just saying. And then the next one, you would have it raised a bit. And if I move these out the way, it will be raised, because you stuck on the one on the black card, then you stick just the middle of each card. You just put the sticky tape down. So if that's stuck on there, like so, you put the tape down the back and stick, and then put the next size and next size. Just stick each one, but leave the edges of the top two. And then you would put double-sided sticky tape, that foam, but you don't need to buy the strips. You can cut off that rubber foam and make your own and glue each side of it to make it raised, like so. And then when you've done all that stage, when you've got the ribbon, I've glued underneath the ribbon so it doesn't come off. And then you can decorate it how you want. So I've used these shapes. If I move that, you'll be able to see. These shapes I got from Tonic Studios. And they come with the memory books that you can make journal books. So if I put them on there, you can see them. Clearer. So you get the dies from Tonic Studios. They come with their memory books, and they have journals. They have a lot of bits and pieces to go with them. So that's how I did that one. And to do the card, fold the card in half and glue the one side down, and then leave it about 2/8 of an inch from the bottom. And I think now, but they will stand up. And the other one I did on the white card, still got the same principle for standing up. It will stand up. So then the edges of the card, I put the PVA glue and the silver on glitter on the edges. These are what you buy shop ones, little bows. You get hundreds for £1 in the pound shop or your dollar store. That was a die for the banners, but you can decorate how you want, and I cut the hearts with heart die with the glittered rubber foam ones, stuck them on, and the words were cut out with dies. So you can have fun how you do it. And that's another card. So hope you like. The pot of glitter I use, and I recommend a brush so you can brush your glitter off your mat or give it a shake. But it's good to get in the grooves of your cutting machine, your embossing, anything. This brush comes in handy cleaning your plates, getting the bits off. So hope you like. Very easy to do. There you go. Bye bye.